Good morning from day 70. I am out on a slack pack. We thought it was 12 miles, but it said 10 and a half to the interstate. So now we're a little unsure. But I'm hiking with two other guys because Green Bean is, her foot's bugging her. So we'll see how this goes. They have a pretty quick pace. So we had to go uphill a little bit at the beginning, and I just immediately started sweating. But it is, I'm kind of running down the hill right now to catch up because I had to take my jacket off. Whew. It's a beautiful day. It's about 33 degrees right now, and it's gonna get up to about 55. So very nice hiking weather. We just finished our second climb. It was steep, but it was short. And now I get to go down a steep section. Then we have one more up, and then it's literally just down and flat for the next, I don't know, 6-7 miles. So that'll be very nice. I'm so out of breath, and my face is all red because it's cold. Also, Virginia is really rocky. No one talks about this. I feel like it needs to be talked about more. This is not Pennsylvania, but it has been so rocky. What's that about? Now I'm the one complaining about rocks, but these are like big rocks that are really easy to trip over. So we made it to the old schoolhouse, and inside there's Trail Magic. So they have a few different bins of food and stuff. And yeah, it's really nice. It's put on by a local church near here, and you just sort of grab what you want. This is where the Trail Magic is. They have some food in these two, and then in that one they have some freezer bags, and they have some first aid over there, hand sanitizer, of course. So, very nice place. Okay, Kelsey from later that day. So I forgot to film, but right as we were sitting outside after we'd gone in and grabbed our Trail Magic, this car pulls up, and it's the people from the church who come and refill it. And when we'd gotten there, there was just a few little things left. It had been very picked over. And they showed up with a car full of Gatorade, drinks, snacks, Rice Krispies, like all the things. And I was like, oh my gosh, can I help you guys unload it? Like, we offered so many times trying to help them unload it. They were like, no, you sit. So we sat and we chatted with them for a bit, and then they insisted we go back and grab more. So I got a Gatorade and some Rice Krispies, and the two guys I was hiking with insisted I grab a moon pie because I've never had one. Still haven't tasted it yet, but I have it in my pack for the next few days.
Pretty. Imagine camping there and waking up to that. Look like how quiet it is. It's not very big hill, so we're good.
So it's snack time, or lunch time, and what are you having for lunch?
There was a delicious can of peas in the hiker box.
Yum.
Really good.
Is that better or worse than what was left of my Reuben sandwich?
Pretty close.
That's sad. I would have eaten the Reuben if I knew it was that close.
They're both delicious in their own ways. Yeah.
Sure.
Brings back memories of childhood.
Great. Hello. It is 9:30. It's been a pretty good day. I finished my slack pack and we went and did a resupply at Walmart.
Yeah, a lot of things are just too big there.
If we were the 6-pack, it would be the perfect place to shop.
Yeah.
But there's only 2 of us, and we're only resupplying for like
Just a few days.
3 days.
Yeah.
Which I have more than that because you buy a box and it has 6 things or whatever. So I have extras of most of the things I bought. But one thing I'm very excited about is I got a really like light, thin sports bra just for when I'm in town. Because I have to wash all my clothes, so it's nice to have an extra sports bra and an extra pair of underwear to wear in town. Yeah, I ended up getting 3 dinners. I have a backpacker meal. I'm gonna try trail pad thai, which is like I have a soy sauce and a chicken ramen, peanut butter, and the sriracha tuna. I wish I had like lime with it, but isn't really a good way to do that unless we have our friend's True Lime packets, which we don't. So we got some food. Went to Starbucks for the first time in 2 months. I had a really bad headache, and I was like, well, the caffeine's either going to make it better or worse. And it made it better. And they wrote "Have a great day" on my cup. It was very nice. Yeah, that's about it. We came back. I did some video editing. You chatted a lot.
When?
Like this afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
This evening.
Yeah, I chatted with people and ate the entire foot-long sub that I got from Subway.
Yeah.
Which I must admit was very disappointing after all of those Ingalls subs. It just didn't compare.
The Ingalls didn't have a deli.
Yeah.
But the Walmart did have liquid IV. So we stocked up. Like my electrolyte bag is stuffed to the brim because we split one of the tangerine with like immune support. I got drip drop. I got all these things. I got little lemonade packets because sometimes I just don't want the taste of water. So
yeah,
that's how that went. Tomorrow morning we're having breakfast at 7:30, and then we were originally going to leave at 8, but we made a little whoopsie. We thought the outfitter closed at 6 because it does every other day, but Sundays it closes at 5. So we got back and it was closed, and Ponyboy needs some backpacker meals and I need a pack liner. So they don't open until 10 a.m. But I texted Coach who owns the hostel and I was like, any chance you're going to be around earlier in the morning and can just let us in? And he was like, have to drop some hikers off. I'll be there at 8:45. So we'll grab our stuff at 8:45 and then get a ride. We're getting a shuttle out to the trail at 9.
And you're mailing stuff home.
We're going to stop at the post office because I am mailing some things home. I am mailing home my long sleeve shirt. I love this shirt. I really do, but it doesn't have a hood. And I will burn my neck. I love this shirt though. And then a pair of my Darn Toughs. These are the mid-weights. I really like these. I got them off of some website and they seem to be a little tighter. They seem to be a little smaller. I'm not really sure why. So they're not quite as comfortable with the liners underneath. They'll be great at home and stuff. And I am sending home like my favorite shirt ever, my tank top. Same reason, I will get sunburnt. I might get this back when there's actual leaves.
So what are you going to wear under your sun hoodie?
My sports bra.
Oh, okay.
Not this one, my actual. There it goes, my actual sports bra. So.
Nice.
That's the dealio.
That's the plan.
Highline character builder.
Yeah. Oh, I just have to also show off my loner sweater here.
Oh, yeah.
Mary. Oh gosh. Mary and Dwight. So.
Are you an Office fan?
I do like The Office.
Okay.
Yeah. Character builder and highlight. I think I was taken out to breakfast by a fellow hiker here, and really nice guy. In like my regular life, I don't think I ever would sit down and get to know him. But I'm really glad I did. And so that was kind of a nice thing. It's a nice thing in general about the trail, is getting to meet different people. So I think that was my highlight.
Nice.
Yeah. Character builder. Just the constant lesson that I must be ever vigilant, reminding myself to keep my steady pace and not get carried away with enthusiasm and walk faster than, thinking. I think I thought that I was like, oh, I must be better, and so I just kind of got lazy. So
I wasn't there to make you do it every 2 hours.
You were not there, yes. And to maybe remind me to slow down a little bit.
I do that.
Yeah. So
I know, we were joking about it. I was like, really? The one day I'm not there? You go right out the gate.
2 days.
The 2
Actually,
days.
I did it for 2 days.
You go fast.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there.
I know.
I will say sometimes, though, when we're hiking, especially in the morning, if she's like full of gusto and walking too fast, sometimes I'm like, I'll be walking and I'm like, oh, this is a nice pace. And I'm like, hold up. And I'll look down at my watch and it'll say like 28-minute mile or something. And I'll go, you might want to slow it down a little bit. She goes, really? I'm like, yeah, because I love this pace.
Yeah.
So, okay, my highlight was probably the Trail Magic and chatting with them. And it was just a really beautiful day out in the afternoon. Cold in the morning, beautiful in the afternoon. And
sorry, go ahead. I just remembered.
Character builder. I mean, I had a headache today, but I don't really think that builds character. I don't think I had one. It was a pretty good day.
I also realized that my character builder is that I have lost 2 things.
Oh yeah.
One, my rain mitts. Is that them on the side of your pack?
Yeah, there are 2 pairs, so one of them is yours.
I'll be right back.
She just found her rain mitt. I think those over there are yours.
There are 2 pairs.
Mm-hmm. She found her rain mitts, everyone.
All
the
right.
crisis has been
So
averted.
I did not lose my rain mitts, but I did lose my extra line. I had a piece of string that I hung up at the Trimpy shelter just to let some clothes dry, and we forgot my line. So I'm bummed out about that, but there are worse things to lose.
True. Also, the we does not include me. I was not there.
Yeah, it was me and Pony Boy. So, anyhow.
Anywho. Good night.
Good night.